also guide the people under them, and this would help them in running as Hexacom because they'd be able to handle different committees, and handling these deputies and their members would be able to sort of help them guide a system under them. And also, in my GPO, I also listed that under budgeting and documentation that there would be an external subcommittee where there would be finance committee members who would assist the other committees in their financial needs. So these people can also have an experience of how it is to deal with the finances of the whole committee, and would also give them the experience to deal with other people from other committees.
So for me, I think that in order to find suitable, the next suitable, I think that it should come from like the people who are willing to step up and be there. And I feel like we should give the newer members a chance also to step up and become directors, because for like thinking long term for CSA, I think that if you allow the newer members to have directorships and positions, then they'll have enough experience to help them out when they actually decide to run for Execom. And another thing I'd like to also add is in my GPO, I wrote something down about having financial point person. So I'll be assigning certain people to the different committees in CSA, and then those people will be in charge of handling the finances, the budgeting, and everything that has to do with finance for that specific committee. Which means that should it like happen, then they'll have enough experience if they would want to run as
Hindi may videographer. Tawag na ako. Tapat na sa mukha niya.
For me, my criteria is more on dedication and effort. It doesn't necessarily have to be directors, but since they're the ones who step up as directors, they're the ones expected to have them. But if ever they're not going to run for CUSOC head and there would be others who are interested, I think I could try and mentor or show them what I do, or basically introduce them to what the functions are and give them more responsibility during their events.
Yeah, in line with the others, I think mentoring would be one of the key ways of training the supposedly new Execom. But then, I think for the ACADS committee, I've already heard that someone's planning to run for next year. So I think I'm going to earmark that person as trainer.
For the externals committee, of course I'm gonna suggest someone. But one of the my main goals for suggesting someone is yung leadership. Kung leader siya throughout the school year, kapag siya yung nag-head ng projects, if he's the one that deciding the tasks for people. So I guess he's gonna be my main ano. Pero the problem is kasi right now with XD is there's not a lot of people who's doing that. And that's one of my aims, that's one of my goals, diba? For them to be malleable, for them to be flexible, for me to be able to teach them to do each and every task. So if ever any of them become external head, they'll be able to properly execute it.
Yes. So I witnessed the transition from APICS, only coming from externals, to coming from all over CSA different communities. So I guess one thing we can do, because it's an awkward point. For example, for myself, I did not want to leave CUSOC, but being APIC's main representative would mean I would have to be under externals. So it was a big compromise for me, and I still feel that I would still be sad because I'm not in CUSOC anymore. So I guess moving forward, looking back at that shift that we did, getting APICS members or allowing members from different committees to be APICS, is for externals to still have a core team of APICS members, something like that. So these are the ones that will be developed to become future main reps for APICS, but still having members from different committees.
Okay, thank you for bearing with my questions. Anyone else?
No, me. You
Wait now, I only have one question for Bichang and Jasper, since you're both for Fed. So I read your GPO, no, candidate profile that you will be active. Bicheng, you have like 5 orgs, and also for JASRAP, 4, 5. Yeah. So how do you, since you have a lot of commitments, how do you ensure that you will be able to successfully handle the finance committee? Will you be active in all 5 orgs?
So for me, I really thought about the possibilities of winning and losing. So like if I lose, then I would still be active in those 5, and then I'm thinking of taking a directorship in CSA. But if should I win, then I'm gonna drop everything except 1 in CSA. So just keep that specific and CSA as execom, because I think that as execom you should like be really active in CSA and devote more or majority of your, if not all of your time to your services.
For me, I actually trimmed down my list already. I differed from one of my orgs already, yung Pintinig. And then I'm not planning to take Edge next year, so I might just stick with CSA, JFA, and ADCOR. I'm sticking with JFA primarily because I'm apping for it already, and you're required to re-app the sem after. So I'm only re-apping just so that I stay in JFA. But I'm primarily focusing my efforts on CSA and ADCOR. And for ADCOR, because I have 2 teams right now, I'm planning to trim it down to just 1 next sem. So it'll just be CSA and 1 team from ADCOR.
Go, Janine.
Which one would you prioritize? A successful event or membership development? No explanation.
Yes or no na ulit?
Either that or right.
Okay.
Successful external event or
In general.
Open to
successful event.
interpretation.
Open to your
member development.
Member development.
Member development. Successful event.
Right now, member development.
Okay. Filipinos Debate 2016.
Okay, Nathan. Why don't you run for higher position naman?
President na lang.
Yeah.
Why didn't?
I know my own capabilities well enough, and I know that I do my best when I'm not in the highest position in a specific body.
Questions? Hello, audience. Okay. Hello,
I
Faye.
have a question for Erickson. You said kanina na you will, huhulihin mo yung makakaiwan ng huhulihin.
Duterte. 2016.
Paano mo makikita yung mga taong nag-iiwan ng trash? Because I saw myself in you when you were doing your speech when I was running last year. So, naisip ko na rin yung plans na gano'n na I want to prevent all the members to not leave their trash, and sabi ko nga, ibibigyan ng punishment or whatever. Pero how do you plan to do that and manage to see kung sino man yung nakaiwan?
Actually, ayun nga, mahirap talaga siya hulihin kung sino makaiwan ng trash. So, first of all, syempre, kung may kahit sino sa amin sa SEC ay nandun sa tabayan, tapos nahuli niya na may nakaiwan ng trash. So, syempre, sasabihin niya syempre muna na i-throw yung trash. Pero kung hindi niya talaga ginawa, well, yun nga, deduction. Tapos, it's actually partly honesty system. Kasi syempre, hindi naman natin makakontrol lahat ng makakaiwan doon, and yung mga may ayaw mag-throw or nakalimutan man nila. So, kung next time, nakita natin na may trash, so syempre, tatanungin natin sa lahat kung sino talaga nakaiwan. And imposible naman na walang nakaiwan. So, ayun, kung next time, kung sino makakita, sasabihin sa CSA, i-bring up yung issue na yun, then honesty system.
What if like magkakabarkada sila?
What do you mean?
Like, wala, pointing fingers lang.
Na kung sino nakaiwan. I mean, technically, mayroon naman talaga dapat na correct, tatlo kayo. I mean, isa lang naman talaga yung mag-iwan, hindi naman tatlo sila mag-iwan. I mean, kung trash niya yun.
What if tatlo yung trash?
So, tatlo yung ano.
Also, what if wala nagsabi sa kanila?
It's really impossible na wala sa kanilang tatlo yung makaiwan.
Wala
So, kung
what if like tatlo sila, tapos umalis sila, walang natira?
ayun, so tatlo sila.
How would you know na tatlo sila?
I mean,
Kung wala nagsabi. Kung tatlo lang sila na yun, tapos
CCTV na lang.
tatlo din sila nagtira.
honestly,
I propose CCTV.
technically it's in you.
Eh,
And
paano
yung
nga?
hawak mo sa CSA, syempre, ayaw mo naman na
What if tatlo
Did you
sila
order the
nakalimutan
THP one?
nila na may trash na?
You ordered
it's it's impossible na I mean, pagtutulungan sila para sa ikaw bababa ng CSA. Siyempre lahat naman tayo gusto liyangan yung CSA. And simple trash lang naman yun. I mean, oo, trash siya na kailangan tapunin. Pero from that issue, hindi naman kailangan lakihin pa yung issue.
Hindi lakihan yung issue about cleanliness.
I mean, hindi lakihan yung issue na naiwan na siya. Tapos parang parang magsisisihan pa kung sino talaga mag-iwan. Sino nakaiwan.
Burger. Additional na lang.
lack
I think they have food din. Additional. Pero hindi din sobrang gusto.
Do you think BA is enough?
Ha?
No, sorry. That's really sorry, Zach. That's really
Ang hirap kasi
So, do you think BA is enough for grade? Tapos, next year, di ba?
Burger and
Majors na
fries.
kayo. Kakayanin nyo ba?
Hindi na siya malap. Hindi na siya mismo.
Wait, isa pa. Would you give up BAA for CSA?
Chicken fish.
Chicken fillet and
Yun.
Chicken fillet and rice. Yung burger ba? Or yung meron?
Bernie.
Sorry.
To answer the first question, I think that aside from the I also have experience from audit or in finance specifically. So I think that together they're more than enough. And then to answer the second question, I think that if it comes to it, yes, I'm willing to give up BA, but then that as in under BA, like drop the for CSE.
Naka-record.
To answer the first question, like Jasper, I have a lot of other orgs where I'm currently a fin or a marketing, in the marketing or fin department. So I think that equips me with experience, and also handling financial accounts for the memcom expenses during my projects. I think I was able to gather some experience there also. So I think that would be enough for fit. And then for the second question, in all honesty, I don't think anyone is willing to give up their degree or their course for the org. So I believe that I would compromise a solution, but it wouldn't be to give up the extra A and the BAA. It would be more of trying to cope with time management, with I guess sacrifices on my part for like sleep and time for myself. So yeah.
Questions?